of the flood. Now, all flood stories are allegories on how the government wiped y'all out. And they utilize their current technology that they utilized at that time to wipe y'all out. And for the most part, the sheep, they could have something to do with the God based upon them going through weather and things of that nature. But there is no such thing as an actual flood. There is no such thing as an asteroid landing on Earth and things of that nature. So keep that in mind. All of these things are scientifical hypotheticals that motherfuckers been made up in their fucking mind based upon being magical thinkers of and being masters of the universe at over exaggerating and shit like that. So keep that in mind also. So when we start to talk about the way the Jewish shadow government fashion characters and things of that nature, when they raise a civilization and the characteristics of the civilization is not playing out in their way, aka when people start to do too much shit on their own and it start to play out as chaos, and then you individuals have manifested their objects to do these chaos type things, to do the chaos type things, then for the most part, they feel like they have to replenish the low-hanging fruit of the world. And they've been remixing it, doing it in plenty times. Race bait, war bait. You know what I'm saying? Race bait ain't nothing but how you see everybody arguing and KKK shit and things of that nature. War bait. That ain't nothing but motherfucker, the shit that they make you think that you have to have a good job, but you still get yourself killed or work for the government in some way, shape, or form, and make you think you're doing it for a better purpose. Drug bait and shit like that. Pharmaceutical company. All of these things bait y'all in some way, shape, or form to be in their civilization. And when you don't, that's why they made those systems. That's why they made those limited hangout websites and those systems to make y'all cling on to voting and shit like that. Due to the fact of y'all not understanding things for y'all motherfucking self. So y'all get flunked out as hell in this motherfucking shit. So for the most part, the shadow government, they be putting y'all in all kind of weird circumstances and shit. And then y'all don't be knowing that y'all playing out Bible witchcraft and things of that nature. Even getting into this shit right here. Get y'all lost in the Mesopotamian Bible and shit like that, and get y'all all lost in different contexts and stuff like that, and then you think it's something different. So I like this spiritual system. This spiritual system teach me this. This spiritual, man, it's all the same shit. A shadow government coming to rock y'all monkey asses to sleep. That's it. Y'all ain't come up with no language to give no meanings to none of these goddamn words. You wouldn't know shit about the spirit, shit about shit, none of these lights, none of that shit of a shadow government and give you that intellectual property. So you need to learn how to see these things for yourself so you can know it's beyond the words. It's beyond, that ain't called light. It could be called any motherfucking thing. And once you add intellectual property to it, it starts to take the shape and form of that object, of that. But you have to have intellectual property with speculative energy. Know how to speculate the right way. So what do it mean to speculate the right way? It means using your mind sufficiently, not allowing your mind to use you and this motherfucking shit. So when you're speculating, right, you're out of all biases. So you're not diving deep first to make it simple. You're making something simple first. And then for the most part, when you do dive deep, whatever you're getting ready to speculate is going to be more on a level of being right than over exaggerating to a certain degree. So you have to keep that in mind also. So that's what it means by having the right speculation. So when we're talking about things in the mind, right, and energy, the moment you start to add shit, oh, my mind is this, my mind is that, my light, do you get flunked out? No, your mind is your energy. Before you get lost in them calling all separations and shit. You lost in separation because they're giving different words to the same thing. The different transitions of the same thing. So you got different chakras to see this world through. But I don't want you to get lost into thinking that it's separate in some way, shape, or form. So keep that in mind. Know that it's the mind. So whatever your mind is on, you emit that presence. You emit that experience and things of that nature. So when you go to your mind, you go to your world. You ain't going to nobody else's world, but your world. When you die, that's when your world ends. Now, when you jump off the porch, you have to make correspondences and synchronicities that when it play out and manifest in the physical world down here, you come up being intelligent or having wisdom or being able to make a correspondence where a person may not know why things are happening the way that it is and things of that nature. And that'd be your only way and things of that nature to be able to make the correspondence. Or other than that, you're Luciferian. You're somewhere in your mind trying to make a physical world out of everything. So when you jump into spirituality, you turn spirituality into what the shadow government made you turn it into, this world. So your forms of spirituality is motherfucker meditating and traveling all over the universe with objects and the technology and shit like that that's in this world and shit. So at that point, that's when the shadow government got you and things of that nature. So keep that in motherfucking mind. You know what I'm saying? We kind of late. I kind of came a little late. So this smoke. I'm not trying to just talk to people right now unless it's got some smoke. You know what I'm saying? So I'm